भूस्वाहा अग्नये इदन्न मम भुवस्वाहा वायवे इदं न मम स्वस्वाहा सूर्याय इदं न मम भूर्भुवस्वस्वाहा प्रजापतये इदं न मम.
Abstained from food and water, and with a difference of only 10 days, she too attained Mahasamadhi. In a way, it was her accompanying her divine husband. As per Shri's directions given in his Mrityunjay Patra, his mortal remains were to be immersed at 7 places. Accordingly, on a single date, 30th December, while performing Vyavruti Home, exactly at 10 in the morning, at all the 7 places, the mortal remains of Shri and Ma Sharda were immersed in the waters at Haridwar, Jagannath Puri, Rameshwaram, Prabhasa Kshetra, Reva Sagar Sangam, Kurukshetra, and Vashishti. It was the end of a chapter. In his Mrityunjay Patra, Shri says, "Most dear and precious to our pran is fire. We have instituted the worship of fire. It is evident that we adopt the image of fire, and our followers should see us in the sacred fire within which we dwell and meditate upon it." Shri was Vaishwanar avatar. Like a father protects his son, similarly, the Yajna fire constantly protects its worshippers. Perform Agnihotra every day. In the glitter of the fire, even today, you can see Shri. After Shriji left his body, his son, Dr. Shrikantji Maharaj, handled Shriji's work with great efficiency. He was known as a very bright student during his school days. He studied Sanskrit and Vedas, and even received a gold medal for his work during the PhD studies. He had great command over the Sanskrit, Pali, German, Gujarati, Marathi, Kannada, Hindi, and English languages. He had the special ability of explaining the most complex of subjects in a simple form. Many renowned Vedic scholars would come to meet him to discuss very intricate matters from the Vedas. His name is regarded with great respect in many esteemed Vedic institutions throughout the world. After his meeting with Shriji and visit to the Guru Mandir, the Shankaracharya of Kanchi Kamakoti, Param Acharya Shri Chandrasekharendra Saraswati Swamiji, stopped for a few moments in Shivpuri and then continued his journey further. During this journey, when he was dwelling in the town of Gulbarga, Shrikantji had gone to meet him and take his darshan on the behest of Shriji. Swamiji had referred to Shrikantji as Yuvraj, the prince, during this visit. After returning to Guru Mandir, during the narration of the journey, Shrikantji told Shriji that Swami had referred to him as Yuvraj. On hearing this, Shriji was extremely pleased. He said that Swamiji is an example of how much complete knowledge should be. He further said that Swamiji, through his meditation, had known that Shrikantji had been chosen by Shriji to be his successor. That is why Swamiji has used the word Yuvraj, meaning prince. The thought of spreading the divinity of Shivpuri and Shriji's Satya Dharma throughout the world was his main area of interest. He was always engrossed in achieving this goal.
Today, all that you are participating in this holy expedition are very fortunate enough and I am very happy to be here present amongst you and being so lovefully invited to come all the way from India to attend this function.
He founded the Institute for Studies in Vedic Sciences in Shivpuri. This enabled to speed up the process of propagation of Agnihotra. He wrote and helped people write books on various subjects regarding Agnihotra and Satya Dharma. By authoring books like Essence of Veda, Agnihotra farming methods, he explained the importance of Agnihotra and Satya Dharma in simple form. Anadi, the magazine being published from Shivpuri, was also started by him. Through this, he spread the knowledge of Agnihotra and Satya Dharma throughout the world. Keeping in mind the necessity of today's changing world, the website www.agnihotraindia.com was started by him in 1997-98. The layout, information, and special features of the website were designed by him. This website was received with great enthusiasm worldwide. Shrikantji gave lectures on the topic of Agnihotra in many internationally renowned and prestigious institutes and connected them with Shivpuri. By constant encouragement, he included new pracharak in Agnihotra activity. Sensing the need of a vast literature on Vedic knowledge for Agnihotra activity, he also founded the Bhargav Vedic Library in Shivpuri. He emphasized the importance of Agnihotra farming methods. He also wrote books on this topic to explain the process. He encouraged Agnihotra families to start Agnihotra farming on their farms. He designed and conducted various scientific experimental projects with leading experts in the field of agriculture and also took the results to the farmers. With the concept of conducting scientific experiments on various dimensions of the effect of Agnihotra, he started a lot of such studies at various places. Studies on the effect of Agnihotra and Agnihotra ash on environment, human life, plant kingdom, and society in general were conducted, and the results were published by him in book form. In the matters of propagation of Agnihotra, he always led from the front. He toured around the world many times for spreading the message of Agnihotra. He visited countries like Germany, Austria, America, Japan, Spain, Malaysia several times and talked about Agnihotra and Shriji's message. He generated many staunch Agnihotra practitioners. He would always provide them with guidance. He unified them. He travelled across the length and breadth of India, from big cities to small villages, and provided a strong momentum to the work of Agnihotra and motivated the pracharak. He founded the Vedic Agnihotra Center in Shivpuri and created an infrastructure that has enabled all Agnihotra material and literature to be made available across the globe. He also started many Agnihotra material supply centers throughout the world and equipped them well to cope with the ever-increasing demand. He would regularly visit Agni Mandir across the nation and encourage the expansion of activities there. The Agni Mandir at Chiprun, Dehu Road, Nigdi, Takrimia, Sangamner, Devrali, Satara were initiated by him. To inform the world about the divine life and work of Shriji, he authored the book titled Vaishwanar Avatar after years of dedicated hard work. The movie, named the same, based on the same book, was also made under his guidance and was dedicated by him unto Shriji's lotus feet. On the path towards the rejuvenation of the Vedas, he performed the grand Somayag at various places. The Somayag at Shivpuri, Mumbai, Hyderabad and Aurangabad deserve a special mention. He felicitated many distinguished scholars. He encouraged the starting of Veda Pathshala and supported them wholeheartedly. For the conservation of cows, he emphasized the building of fully equipped goshalas. Towards this purpose, he built the Swami Shivananda Yogendra Govansh Kendra Goshala in Shivpuri. He brought in front of people the Havan methods of Shri Sukta, Purush Sukta, Ganesh Yag and others, along with the regular practice of Agnihotra. He strongly believed in the Vedic principle that Agnihotra is a mandatory duty for everybody. He initiated the celebration of the World Agnihotra Day on 12th March 2001. Even today, every year on the same day, all over the world, Agnihotra followers gather together to celebrate this joyous occasion. The Satya Dharma, ordained by Shriji, and the holy Yajnanagar, founded by Shriji, were subjects most closest to his heart. For the progress and prosperity of Shivpuri, he started many new initiatives. Keeping in mind the future expansion of Shivpuri, he purchased more land around the existing premise. New living quarters were planned and constructed by him to provide living facilities for the guests coming to Shivpuri. He also obtained new agricultural land around Shivpuri to promote Agnihotra farming. He renovated the Shiv Mandir in Shivpuri. He also built the magnificent temple of Lord Parshuram. He also designed and constructed the modern administration building. He achieved a historical milestone by placing the golden Kalash on the Sona Mata Mandir, the Shiv Mandir and the Lord Parshuram Mandir. His role as the in charge of the Akkalkot Gurupeeth was reflected befittingly through his strict and disciplined lifestyle. He would always be busy in guiding the followers and helping them solve their problems. He made sure that the maintenance and upkeep of the Guru Mandir was kept perfect and also took steps towards the expansion of its activities. Construction designs of the living quarters at Guru Mandir were also finalized by him. It would always interest him to do things that would benefit people and the whole society. He strived very hard to popularize and propagate Ayurveda throughout the world. He would organize and conduct various Ayurveda Panchakarma camps and lectures during his international tours. Dharmatma Tatyaji Maharaj Memorial Medical Relief Trust has been involved in the field of providing free Ayurvedic medical care since last 4 decades, and the work is growing every day. Lakhs of people have made use of this service till date. He started the new Panchakarma Center here and gave a new dimension to the activity. The camps of the American System of Chiropractic for the first time in India were conducted by him in Shivpuri. More than 60 to 70,000 people have made use of this service. To provide an opportunity to the rural students for getting modern education and training in English language, he started the Sri Sharda Mata English Medium High School in Shivpuri. Many students educated from the school are today well placed. By starting Dharmatma Ayurveda Rasashala, Bhargav Enterprises and Shri Mangala Incense, he made employment available to local residents. All the activities begun by him have today grown into huge institutions, and the fact that growth will happen seems apparent. The effects of his foresight and planning can be felt today and will be felt more intensely in the coming times. To describe the glorious life of Pujya Shri Srikanji, these words are not enough. As Shriji's son and a devoted disciple, the propagation of Shriji's message and informing people of Shriji's life were subjects that he was engrossed in day and night. He utilized all his life towards for the same purpose. His dedicated life and immense achievements will remain encouraging and motivating for centuries to come.